was 20 on the backstreet bus, window cracked, rain on my shoes. Radio played that old brave tune, made a promise I would see it through. Mom's note folded in my coat said, "Go on, kid, don't play small." City lights and a second-hand dream felt heavy, but I carried it all. Every mile adolescent learned, every fall taught my hands how to burn. I kept moving, even scared and unsure, heart wide open, still believing more. Turn it up, let the night hear us sing. Love is loud when we give it a name. We bend, we break, but we don't disappear. We choose the road that leads us free. If you're tired, if you're almost done, hold this song like a loaded gun. Aim it high at the fear you feel. We're still standing, and that's the deal. Saw you crying by the corner store, neon buzzing, tears on your sleeve. You said I tried, but the door stayed closed. I said stay here, breathe, believe. We laughed about the bad tattoos and the nights we slept on floors. Every scar was a map we drew, pointing forward, asking for more. There's a fire in the simple truth. You don't need permission to choose. Take the hit, let the pain roll through, then rise again like you always do. Turn it up, let the night hear us sing. Love is loud when we give it a name. We bend, we break, but we don't disappear. We choose the road that leads us free. If you're tired, if you're almost done, hold this song like a loaded gun. Aim it high at the fear you feel. We're still standing, and that's the deal. Strings come in like a steady hand. Piano falls in time with the heart. Drums hit hard like a second chance. Guitars cry, then tear it apart. If the world says no, we say watch me, backed by voices, side by side. This is ours, every broken part, turning courage into pride. Turn it up, let the night hear us sing. Love is loud when we give it a name. We bend, we break, but we don't disappear. We choose the road that leads us free. From the first small hope we hung on to the sky we're breaking through. We're still standing, still running strong, with the radio on. We belong, so play it slow, let the chords ring true. I'll walk this road right next to you. No chains, no fear, just open air. We're still standing, meet us there. The kitchen light hums like it's tied to. Coffee rings on a scarred old table. You're tying your boots, I'm late on rent. Life keeps asking what we're able. I hear the amp click on down the hall. That first chord hits, the room stands still. We learn to breathe between the hits and keep on climbing the same hard hill. Every night we bet our hearts on sound. Let the strings say what we can. When the world feels small and heavy, we play it loud and take our stand. Turn it up, let it break and heal. Let the drums say how we feel. Love gets lost, then finds a way. In a slow burn song we choose to stay. These riffs are proof we're not alone. Rock and roll can carry us home. There's a bar on 9 with a busted sign. Neon flickers like a nervous grin. We play for tips and a couple beers for the kid who swore he'd quit again. I've seen tears fall on a guitar case. Hearts cracked open, stitched with sound. A dream survives on calloused hands. When the crash hits, we don't go down. The bass rolls deep like a steady bow. Piano chords fill every space. We've been bent, but never broken. Still learning how to keep the faith. Turn it up, let it break and heal. Let the drums say how we feel. Love gets lost, then finds a way. In a slow burn song we choose to stay. These riffs are proof we're not alone. Rock and roll can carry us home. I drove all night on a borrowed tank, radio low, rain on glass. Thought about you in the front row. Every mile forgiving the past. When the strings rise, the room goes quiet. Hearts line up and start to beat. We don't need much, just honest noise to feel alive from head to feet. Turn it up, let it break and heal. Let the drums say how we feel. Love gets lost, then finds a way. In a slow burn song too.
I was 20 with a borrowed car, radio low, chasing something far. Hands on the wheel, heart in my throat. Every mile felt like a promise I wrote. We slept on floors, ate late night fries, dreams bigger than the towns we passed by. Your laugh cut through the tired air, said one day they'll know we were here. The nights were long, the pay was thin, but something in us wouldn't give in. We learned how to fall, learned how to rise, with open cuts and stubborn pride. Songs lift us when we bend, but don't break, turn our hurt into something we can take. Hands up high, hearts wide open, love and grit in every word spoken. We keep on running, we keep the flame still standing on this road, calling by like passing trains. Some dreams leave, some remain. I lost my way more than once, but your letter said don't give up. Play that old tune in a half-lit bar. Strings were worn, but they carried us far. Strangers sang like they knew our lives, every voice burning alive. We carried hope in beat-up cases, freedom found in familiar faces. Through closed doors and long nights alone, we built a home inside the song. These songs lift us when we bend, but don't break, turn our hurt into something we can take. Hands up high, hearts wide open, love and grit in every word spoken. We keep on running in, we keep the flame still standing on this road, calling out our names. If the world feels heavy on your chest tonight, put your faith in the sound and the shaking lights. Every scar tells you you're still alive, every note says the fight's worth the time. We don't need crowns, we don't need gold, just a reason to be brave and bold. These songs lift us when we bend, but don't break, turn our hurt into something we can take. Hands up high, hearts wide open, love and grit in every word spoken. We keep on running, we keep the flame still standing on this road, calling out our names. So play it loud when the room feels small. Let the drums and guitars take the fall. From city streets to open skies, this song survives, and so do our lives. And so do our lives.
There's a bar on the corner with a flickering sign, old wood floors and a beat-up piano inside. We were kids with our hearts on the line, trading stories for song, killing time. You had a tear in your eye from the love that went wrong. I had scars from the nights I stayed too long. When the band did the first worn out chord, something broke, something poured. It's funny how a simple tune can say it all. No big speech, is just a rise and fall. We didn't know each other, not at all, but we sang like we'd been here before. I've seen stadium nights and empty rooms, same three chords, different kind of proof. Some songs feel like a punch to the bone, some feel like finally getting home. You can hear love lost in a bent guitar string, hope in the way the backing voices sing. Even heartbreak learns how to breathe when the whole crowd believes. It's more than noise, it's a lifeline thrown to every soul that thought they were alone. In the rise of the chorus we're shown how far a broken heart can go. No flags to wave, just a melody proving we're brave. Turn it up, let it hit us in the chest. Let the drums and the truth do the rest. Every crack in our hearts gets a voice tonight. In these ballads and anthems, we're still alive. Hands in the air, every wrong, every right.
I was riding the late train home, window cracked just a bit. City lines like a moving map, every mile I live. A radio low, that old song on, worn like a second coat. It talked about running and staying put, about hearts that won't let go. I've fallen down on concrete dreams, learned how to stand again. Every scar's just proof of time, not the end. We keep the lights on when the road gets long. We sing it loud when the night feels strong. Hands in the air, we're not alone. Love's the fire in the words we know. We don't give up, we just hold on. Turn the pain into a freedom song. If the world gets heavy, we carry on. We keep the lights on. Saw a couple dancing in the rain by the corner bar, laughing like the rent was paid by an old guitar. I've seen crowds from different towns, same tears, same smiles, different tongues, same beating hearts, stretching across the miles. Every broken promise taught me how to believe that hope's a choice you make when you can't see. We keep the lights on when the road gets long. We sing it loud when the night feels strong. Hands in the air, we're not alone. Love's the fire in the words we know. We don't give up, we just hold on. Turn the pain into a freedom song. If the world gets heavy, we carry on. We keep the lights on. Hear the kick drum in your chest, feel the floor shake free. Strings rise slow like a tide, setting something loose in me. If tomorrow tries to break us, let it try and see. We were built from all this living, all this honesty. We keep the lights on when the road gets long. We sing it loud when the night feels strong. Hands in the air, we're not alone. Love's the fire in the words we know. We don't give up, we just hold on. Turn the pain into a freedom song. If the world gets heavy, we carry on. We keep the lights on. So play it soft, then let it roar. Let the piano ring. From small rooms to stadiums, hear the same truth sing. As long as there's a beat and a heart to lean on, we keep the lights on. I learned the chords in a rented room, posters peeling and turned low. Friday nights we chased the noise, dreams too big for the radio. We played for friends in empty chairs, gas money folded in a case. Every scar on the road we took put a little fire in our veins. From calloused hands to open skies, we kept the beat when hope fell thin. If the door was closed, we built a song and found a way to walk back in. From stadium shaking anthems to the quiet truth of a tune, we sang about love and the long way home. When the world broke heart, the music held us together, taught our hearts how to move again. It heals the hurt, it lifts the brave, keeps the spark alive inside our veins. These songs, they keep the lights on, they keep the dream away. I saw a couple in the back row crying, hands locked tight, eyes closed. I saw a kid with a second-hand guitar, believing anything goes. Between the crash cymbals and piano chords, we told the truth without a mask. Some nights were loud as a city wind, some nights just asked us to last. Every verse is a photograph, every chorus learns to breathe. We put our names in the open air and dared the future to believe. From stadium shaking anthems to the quiet truth of a tune, we sang about love and the long way home. When the world broke heart, the music held us together, taught our hearts how to move again. It heals the hurt, it lifts the brave, keeps the spark alive inside our veins. These songs, they keep the lights on, they keep the dream away. Piano lead strings come in like a steady tide. Say it plain, say it honestly, every note a place to hide. If tomorrow tests our faith, let the drums remind us why we started with a beat and a prayer and the courage just to try. From stadium shaking anthems to the quiet truth of a tune, we sang about love and the long way home. When the world broke heart, the music held us together, taught our hearts how to move again. It heals the hurt, it lifts the brave, keeps the spark alive inside our veins. These songs, they keep the lights on, they keep the dream away. As long as there's a song to sing, we'll find our way back to you. Learn the world from a cracked rear view. Coffee gone cold on a two-lane drive. Bills on the seat, radio stuck on the blues. Trying to name what keeps me alive. Mom said, keep your hands on the wheel, let the bad days pass like rain. I laughed it off, but I held that line when the road started testing my faith. Every scar's got a reason it stayed. Every fall taught my feet how to stand. I was quiet for years with my head down low, till a chord hit hard and I finally began. These songs carry the weight. We can't say they bleed a little truth into the pain. From the fights we lose to the love that stays, they turn the volume back on in our veins. Yeah, the nights get long, but the heart's still strong. When the drums come in, we rise again. These songs are proof we better not break. Turn the volume back on, my friend. I met you under a flickering sign, laughing loud at a broken plan. You held my face like borrowed time, said, try again, do the best you can. We built a home from second chances, painted hope on the walls with sound. When the floor gave way beneath our dancing, we learned how to stand our ground. Love ain't clean, it's a beautiful mess. It shakes the truth right out of your chest. But when the lights go down and the crowd goes thin, it's the song we share that pulls us in. These songs carry the weight. We can't say they bleed a little truth into the pain. From the fights we lose to the love that stays, they turn the volume back on in our veins. Yeah, the nights get long, but the heart's still strong. When the drums come in, we rise again. These songs are proof we better not break. Turn the volume back on, my friend. Let the guitar cry just enough to heal. Let the piano hold what words can't keep. Strings in the air like a promise made to every soul still losing sleep. If you're hanging on by a frayed old line, if the mirror's asking who you've been, there's a fire in the sound tonight that says begin again, begin. These songs carry the weight. We can't say they bleed a little truth into the pain. From the fights we lose to the love that stays, they turn the volume back on in our veins. Yeah, the nights get long, but the heart's still strong. When the drums come in, we rise again. These songs are proof we better not break. Turn the volume back on, my friend. So play it slow, let it roll through the room. Kick and snare like a steady hand. If you're still here breathing, it's not too soon to believe in the strength we've had. Turn the volume back on. Stand up again. Beneath the worn-out street lights glance, Two souls met by fate and chance. Their stories tangled, rough and real, like rivers searching where to heal. Burning past the nights alone, breaking free the seeds we've sown. We sing the threads of fire and rain, holding tight through joy and pain. Every note a soaring flight, a timeless song of strength and light. Through cities roaring quiet plains, we chase the dreams that still remain. Even when the world feels cold, our voices rise relentless, bold. Through the storms and open skies, we find the truth behind the lies. We sing the threads of fire and rain, holding tight through joy Turn the page on the worn out road. It's been too far to walk alone. Every step marked with silent tales, broken dreams and fights we've known. City lights like guiding flames, drawing hearts that can't let go. In the roar that fills the night, there's a fire that starts to grow. We've carried weight that bends the spine, but through the cracks the light will shine. Hold on tight, the dawn is near. A voice inside we've learned to hear. Raise your hands, break through the sky. Feel the surge as we unite. Love and fight in every song. These chords keep carrying us on. Freedom sound, a beating drum. In this moment we become stronger than the fear and pain, rising through the noise again. Old guitars with worn fretboards tell stories written in worn hands. Roads that wind and faces known. Every scar a promised land. When the night feels hard and cold, there's a spark we can't contain. It's in the rhythm of our hearts, pushing through the pouring rain. Promises we didn't make in vain. Find the strength beneath the strain. Sing it loud with no disguise. Hope is fire in our eyes. Raise your hands, break through the sky. Feel the surge as we unite. Love and fight in every song. These chords keep carrying us on. Freedom sound, a beating drum. In this moment we become stronger than the fear and pain, rising through the noise again. The road is rough, but listen close. In every note a story grows. Through the struggle, through the fight, we find our wings. Take flight tonight. Raise your hands, break through the sky. Feel the surge as we unite. Love and fight in every song. These chords keep carrying us on. Freedom sound, a beating drum. In this moment we become stronger than the fear and pain, rising through the noise again. Rising up, no turning back. With every pulse we find our track. We were parked on a side street, engine still warm, radio low, just a crackle of chords. You traced plans on the foggy glass, talking big like the world would listen fast. I had grease on my hands from a long shift day. You had faith like a fire that refused to fade. We laughed at the weight of the bills overdue, said someday soon this life would bend in two. Every setback wrote a line on our skin, every doubt tried to tell us to quit. But we learned how to stand in the rain, with our feet on the ground, hearts unchained. If it breaks us, it makes us more alive. Every fall just sharpens the climb. I'll hold on when your hope feels thin. You hold me when the night caves in. We were built from late nights and scars, still reaching past who we are. This love is a spark that won't burn out, giving courage to dream, strength to last. Morning light through the blinds at 5, cold coffee but we're feeling alive. You tie your boots, I tune the guitar, and dreams don't care how tired you are. We've had doors closed right in our face, had to learn how to make our own way. From broken amps to borrowed time, we kept the beat when the world missed a sign. Every mile tried to wear us thin, every loss tried to claim a win. But we learned how to breathe and bend, let the hurt pass through, not end us then. If it breaks us, it makes us more alive. Every fall just sharpens the climb. I'll hold on when your hope feels thin. You hold me when the night caves in. We were built from late nights and scars, still reaching past who we are. This love is a spark that won't burn out, giving courage to dream. When the crowd is gone and the lights burn low, when the doubt runs wild, puts on a show, I hear your voice cut clean and clear, saying stay the course, I'm still here. Strings rise slow like a second chance, drums hit hard like a steady stance. If this road asks for everything, we'll pay in full, then keep on singing. If it breaks us, it makes us more alive. Every fall just sharpens the climb. I'll hold on when your hope feels thin. You hold me when the night caves in. We were built from late nights and scars, still reaching past who we are. This love is a spark that won't burn out, giving courage to dream, strength to last. So turn it up, let the truth ring loud. We're not done, we're still standing proud. From quiet rooms to open skies, we endure, we rise, we rise.
I was 20 and broke with a radio dream, cracked vinyl spinning in my beat-up machine. The guitar on the wall had scars from the road. Every nick told a story I needed to know. I learned love from a chorus that hit like a storm. Learned loss from a verse that refused to conform. We sang it out loud in a one-room flat. Believed every word, yeah, imagine that. We didn't have much, but the feeling was real. Hands in the air when the chorus would peal. Every night felt bigger than the room we were in. Hearts wide open, ready to win. These are the songs that carried us home, from the fire in our bones to the cracks in the stone. When love fell apart and hope felt thin, we turned it up loud and started again. From tears on the floor to fists in the sky, they taught us to live, they taught us to try. These are the songs that carried us home. I watched you cry in the front row seats, mascara running to the kick and beat. The singer leaned in, voice rough and true. Every line felt written just for you. We danced with the pain, let the rhythm decide when to hold on tight, when to let it slide. Some nights broke us, some nights healed, but every word made the heart feel real. There's a piano ringing like a late night call, strings pulling tears from the back of the hall. Drums hit hard like a promise made, that we're still standing unafraid. These are the songs that carried us home, from the fire in our bones to the cracks in the stone. When love fell apart and hope felt thin, we turned it up loud and started again. From tears on the floor to fists in the sky, they taught us to live, they taught us to try. These are the songs that carried us home. Years roll by, but the feeling stays. Same three chords, still cut the same way. A million voices singing one truth. We survive every time we choose. Through broken strings and tired hands, we build our faith in a simple plan. Hit the note, let the night ignite, find ourselves in the fight. These are the songs that carried us home, when the road was long and we felt alone. Every heartbreak, every win, written in sound, burned in skin. From the quiet prayers to the loud goodbye, they gave us the nerve to stand and try. These are the songs that carried us home. So turn it down slow, let it play through the pain. Let the last chord ring like a hard-earned gain. We're still here now, older, strong, living our lives inside these songs.
city sleeps, but your voice still lingers. Through these quiet streets, it reaches deep inside. A melody that breaks through hardened fingers, telling tales of love born in the fight. Every chord's a battle scar returned. Through every song, a lesson learned. Timeless pulse beneath the sleepless skies. Rock anthems carved where the heart defies. Songs of from a crackly radio on the backseat ride home from a long week. Dad kept time on the wheel, humming low, while the speakers shook with a promise I could keep. There was a beat in my chest like a second heart. Every chord said, kid, you're not alone. I wrote my name on a case that was falling apart. Dreams taped up, ready to roam. Those nights felt bigger than the town we were in. A map made a noise and stubborn hope. We tuned it loud, let the future begin. Every song a rope, turn it up, let the ceiling shake. We were born for the rise and the fall. These riffs are roads we take when the weight of the world feels tall. Sing it raw, let the scars align from the first downbeat to the last refrain. We don't quit on life tonight. These anthems carry our names. I watched you play with a borrowed amp. Fingers bleed, smile held tight. Crowd of 10, but it felt like camp. Under cheap lights, ready to fight. You said freedom sounds like a bando crying, like a promise you won't sell out cheap. I believed you then, I'm still buying every mile the rhythm keeps. We chased the spark through rain on the glass, every verse paid in time. If the door stayed closed, we kicked it fast, left the doubt behind. Turn it up, let the ceiling shake. We were born for the rise and the fall. These riffs are roads we take when the weight of the world feels tall. Sing it raw, let the scars align from the first downbeat to the last refrain. We don't quit on life tonight. These anthems carry our names. Years roll by, strings get worn, but the fire learns how to breathe. Hands in the air, voices torn, still we believe. From basements to open skies, one truth survives the pain. If you fall, you rise, and you play again. Turn it up, let the ceiling shake. Hear the past and the future call. These riffs are roads we take when the weight of the world feels tall. Sing it raw, let the scars align from the first downbeat to the last refrain. We don't quit on life tonight. These anthems carry our names. So play it slow, then let it fly. Hold the note style guide. Use casual storytelling language to focus on concrete storytelling and visual imagery specific to the through timeless ballads and powerful anthems. The music explores love, heartbreak, resilience, and dreams, delivering strength and celebrating the human spirit. But keep it realistic and grounded. Strictly do not use these cliché words. Strictly do not use these cliché words. Electric guitar, whisper, dusk, shadow, electric guitar, crush, shadow, and grace. Below the guitar, crush, shadow, and but keep it realistic and grounded.
There's a road worn deep
beneath our feet, where dreams once felt untouchable and sweet. We chase the dawn with hearts undone. Behind every fight, the rising sun. Through the bruises, through the fight, we find our truth in fading light. These are the fires we carry inside, burning through silence where hope won't hide. With every scar, a story to tell, love and loss and dreams that swell. Holding on when nights feel too cold, with voices strong and spirits bold, we stand as one, unshaken, alive. In the fires we carry, we survive. Hands held tight through restless times, melody weaving through our lives. The chords of pain, the notes of grace, write the songs that time can't erase. Through the silence, through the noise, we rise again with steady poise. These are the fires we carry inside, burning through silence where hope won't hide. With every scar, a story to tell, love and loss and dreams that swell. Holding on when nights feel too cold, with voices strong and spirits bold, we stand as one, unshaken, alive. In the fires we carry, we survive. No mountain high, no valley low can dim the light we learn to know. Resilience flows in every vein, fueling the strength to fight These are the fires we carry inside, burning through silence where hope won't hide. With every scar, a story to tell, love and loss and dreams that swell. Holding on when nights feel too cold, with voices strong and spirits bold, we stand as one, unshaken, alive. In the fires we carry, we survive. In the fires, in the flames we rise, bound by that never die. I was 21 with a borrowed amp, playing corner bars for gas and food. Your name was sharpened on my old guitar, like a promise I was trying to prove. We learned love between crack bar stools and dreams that barely pay the rent. When the crowd went home and the lights went low, it was just us and the dance. Every wrong turn taught me something true. Every break left a mark on my hands. I kept tuning my heart to the noise, trying hard just to stand. Turn it up till it hurts a little. Let the strings say what I can do. Love breaks down but it builds us back. With every chord we make it through. These songs were born from the wreckage, from nights we thought we were done. Rock and roll gave me a reason to keep believing, to keep holding on. We fought like storms in a motel room, with rain tapping hard on the glass. You said I love the road too much. I said the past is the past. I watched your taillights fade down Main Street, felt my chest cave in that day. But pain taught me how to write again, put truth in every phrase. There's a fire in a loud guitar when you play it like it's your last stand. Every scar starts to make some sense when you finally understand. Turn it up till it hurts a little. Let the strings say what I can do. Love breaks down but it builds us back. With every chord we make it through. These songs were born from the wreckage, from nights we thought we were done. Rock and roll gave me a reason to keep believing, to keep holding on. I've seen faces in the front row cry, heard my story in their eyes. They weren't looking for perfection, just a reason to survive. So I play it loud and honest, with my heart out in the open air. If this song can pull you through the dark, then I'll leave it all right here. Turn it up till it hurts a little. Let the strings say what we can do. Love breaks down but it builds us back. With every chord we make it through. These songs were born from the wreckage, from nights we thought we were done.
I still hear that steady drum. As long as there's a song to play, I'm not done. I'm not done. Style guide, use casual storytelling language. To focus on concrete storytelling and visual. And visual imagery specific to the heartfelt ballads and energetic rock songs. Explore themes of love, loss, and perseverance, making the music a soundtrack for hope and strength across the world. under city lights that never fade away, a worn out guitar and dreams that won't stray. He's chasing something bigger than the skyline's glow. With every chord he plays, the fire starts to grow. Years of sweat and sleepless roads, the stories never told. Heartbeats pounding louder than the thunder as he holds. Burning bright beyond the night, he fights the storm inside. Loves the fuel that drives him on through every tear and sigh. No giving up, no turning back. The road goes on and on. With every step, his spirit sings a relentless, rising song. She's in the crowd, her eyes catch every line. Believing in his journey, standing through the climb. Their hands entwined in the chaos and the noise, a quiet strength that moves them both towards their choice. When doubt clouds the horizon and the path is hard to find, their hearts become the compass. Love's the tie that binds. Burning bright beyond the night, they fight the storm inside. Hope ignites the darkest days with courage as their guide. No turning down, no falling back. The future carved in stone. Together they keep pushing on forever. Not alone. Through broken strings and shattered dreams, they build a bridge to more. Every scar becomes a story, every fall shows what's in store. In the heat of the battle, with grit beneath their skin, they learn that real strength comes from the hearts that won't give in. Burning bright beyond the night, they fight the storm inside. Love's the fuel that drives them on through every tear and sigh. No giving up, no turning back. The road goes on and on. With every step, their spirit sings a relentless, rising song. And when the morning rises, they'll still be standing tall. Burning bright beyond the night, together through it all.
Found your letter in a jacket pocket, ink smudged from a night that ran too long. We were kids counting change for tickets, learning every word, singing loud and wrong. The radio crackled through the kitchen window. Mom said, turn it down, the neighbors sleep. But that song kept my hands from shaking, taught my heart a promise it could keep. When the room felt small and the days felt heavy, I pressed play and breathed again. A beat can't carry what words can't carry. It pulls us back from the edge we're on. These are the songs that hold us together when love breaks heart and hope feels thin. From broken chords to stadium thunder, we find our way back in. Hands in the air, we're not alone now. Every scar starts making sense. Heartfelt ballads, rock anthems, turn the hurt into strength. I watched you cry in the front row balcony, mascara running like summer rain. The singer missed a note, laughed it off, and somehow that made us feel okay. Outside, the city kept on arguing, sirens cutting through the street. Inside, we learned a kind of language where pain could finally speak. The lights go down, the count begins. A kick drum steadies my chest. If I can sing it with strangers, I can face what's next. These are the songs that hold us together when love breaks heart and hope feels thin. From broken chords to stadium thunder, we found our way back in. Hands in the air, we're not alone now. Every scar starts making sense. Heartfelt ballads, rock anthems, turn the hurt into strength. Piano rings like a late night promise. Strings rise slow, then let me fall. Guitars burn with honest grit. A million voices answer the call. We don't need saving, just a moment to feel the truth in the noise. Healing comes in, shared vibration from every cracked and fearless voice. These are the songs that hold us together when love breaks heart and hope feels thin. From broken chords to stadium thunder, we find our way back in. Hands in the air, we're not alone now. Every scar starts making sense. Heartfelt ballads, rock anthems, turn the hurt into strength. When the house lights rise and the night moves on, I carry the chorus each other again.
Stargate, use casual storytelling language to focus on the concrete storytelling and visual imagery specific to the from passionate ballads to uplifting anthems. The music blends resilience, freedom, and emotion, delivering timeless songs that inspire hope and lasting memories. Keep it realistic and grounded. Electric, it's all commercial release. Focus on concrete storytelling and visual imagery specific to the from passionate ballads to uplifting anthems. The music blends resilience, freedom, and emotion, delivering timeless songs that inspire hope and lasting memories. But keep it realistic and grounded.
backtrack. But it's our concerto release. Focus on concrete satin and visual imagery specific to the from passionate ballads to uplifting